Thank you to Justin from Manhattan, Kansas, for suggesting this game to us. Not only are you the man, you're the man of the people. Caveman Games is a game released for the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1990. It originally came out for the Commodore 64 in 1988, and also the
Microsoft Disk Operating System
in 1989. However, both the Commodore and
Microsoft Disk Operating System
had a much better title, Caveman Olympics. Why Nintendo decided to demote the title to the lame-ass Caveman Games is beyond me. I mean, that's like when WWE changed the name of the War Raiders into the Viking Experience.
The Viking Experience!
It's like, what the hell?
What the hell?!
Now, I don't own a copy of Caveman Olympics, so the only way I can compare the NES version with it is through a night test. And I gotta say, just from the title screen alone, you can see which console got the least amount of effort put into it. The computer versions both have an opening ceremony like previous Olympic-themed games, with a little humor sprinkled on it. The NES version doesn't even have an intro, it's just the title screen and then an 8-bit recreation of the cover.
You call that art?
Now, since this is an Olympic-themed game, I think the only way to give it a fair judgment is to play with 2 players. So I'm going to use the standard NES controller here, and the Bardster, who's getting real comfortable with me, is going to use the Jammer. Gotta say, that's not the most pleasant name for a controller. I mean, it makes you think you really gotta hit the buttons really hard. You really gotta jam it, eh? So, best of luck to you, Bobby. Here we go. It's time to play Caveman Games. First, you select the number of players. What surprised me was that there was a 6-player option, but we aren't doing that. The characters in this game are Glunk, Krula, Ugha, Gronk, Vincent, and Thag. I'm gonna say that one more time slowly. Okay? I'm not gonna make any crude jokes about Mr. Thag's name. None whatsoever. Well, I'm gonna be Gronkowski, and it looks like Barnaby's rocking with the Thaggets. Okay, you know what? I might as well just keep scoring it. Jesus Christ. You know what? You can't say they lacked in the character development department. Every character has a backstory. Even on the manual, they got like all these quotes and stuff. The first event is clubbing. This is your standard knock your opponent off the stage fighting game, except it's a lot more awkward. You can lightly tap your club on your opponent's head, aim for the knee, or swing it over your head. Either way, there's not much strategy here. It sort of reminds me of the American Gladiators game on NES, except it doesn't have that incredible scream when you fall off the stage. Well, right now, looks like Barnaby's got me cornered. There we go. Gotta aim for the head. Let me aim for the knees right there. No, ow. No, not my head. No, not my knees. No, Barnaby, no. Oh, shut up. Well, I'll get you this time. Now come here. Alright? Then aim for your knees now. Son of a bitch. Come on. Come on! You really are a son of a bitch. Alright, almost got you. There we go. Alright. Okay, round 3. Winner take all. What the hell are we doing? Ow. Oh, my knees. Okay, your turn. I mean, you might as well just aim for the knees every time, since it's the only move that sends your opponent back. Ow. Ow. You know, this technically makes me a Thag Basher. I'm just not proud at all. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Uh-oh. Gronk wins clubbing. How about that? Next, we got the mate toss. This one's pretty funny. You grab your mate by the ankles and start swinging away. You're supposed to synchronize the way you spin your D-pad with how your character spins their mate around, and hold down the A button for the angle. It's kind of amusing that all the characters have the same mate, even Krula, the only female competitor. Alright, here comes our first attempt. Alright, there she goes. Well, my speed was fine, but looks like I got a bad angle. Yeah, I know. 44 foot. Here comes Thag. You know, I can make a joke how Thag's mate is a girl, but nah, I'm too classy for that. Alright, not bad. 31 foots. Okay, here comes my second attempt. There we go. Woo! There she goes again. You know, I gotta say, reviewing this game with no music at all is kinda awkward. And this isn't only on the NES version, it's also on the computer versions as well. Hey, so if y'all don't mind, I'm just gonna add some music from Summer Games. Yeah, there we go. Anyway. Wait, I only went 52 foots? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is 92. Nice handwriting. Alright, Barnaby, nice and easy now. Okay. Oh god, you're turning red. Alright. Not too bad, I guess. It seems like you either get a high angle or a low angle. It's nothing in between. Hey, look at that. 60 foots. Okay, last attempt. I'm gonna make this one a big one. Alright, there we go. Okay, I think that one's my best one so far. I'm gonna say this one's gonna be like 98 or something. 72? Wait a minute, I had better speed and the same angle. How was I 20 foots less? I mean, no, I'm not even kidding. Like, look at this. I took a screenshot of both of them. What? Whatever. Okay, Barnaby, your turn. That's so strange. Bro. Alright, look at that. Oh my... Oh! You should have thrown it! Ah, that's unfortunate. Looks like this is gonna be a win for me. $73? That went further than my last row? You know what? I won anyway, so I'm not even gonna argue. Alright. Gronk wins. Mate toss. Yay. Third event is the Dyno Vault, and this one is a doozy. You rapidly tap the A button as fast as you can, which is something I am all for at. You plant the branch down with the B button, hold on to it, and let go when you've reached the arc. You can adjust the difficulty of your jump by making the dino's neck extend, but none of us can do this even at the lowest height. You all saw how I failed on my first attempt, so here comes Barnaby, and wow! Look at that speed! Barnaby, look at you! Look at mine, I guess. Oh, come on! I don't know how you do it, Barnes! Oh, come on! I'm barely getting above the P! Okay, and there, I just hit the dino stick. That's just wonderful. Alright, here comes Barnaby again. Look at you! My goodness, I'm watching you right now. Look at that. Oh, what did you do? Oh, third attempt. Here we go. Ooh. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Look at that. I can't believe I went over. Hey! Well, Barnaby, at least you could aim for a tiebreaker. Alright. Again, it's the speed. I just can't believe it. Okay, here we go. Gronk wins again. The fourth event is the Dyno Race. Another game where you rapidly tap the A button, this time to move your dinosaur, and to jump over barricades with the B button. It's pretty self-explanatory. I will say that this is the only game where the NES version actually looks nicer than the computer versions. Well, Barnaby's got a nice lead on me right now. It looks like you're on the 6th length and I'm on the 5th. So I think I'm supposed to say 5. I really can't read at all in this game. But wait, whoa, wait a minute now. Oh, Barnaby's down. Barnaby's down. Oh my god, we're on the same length. Okay, let me jump. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, we're at the same rock! Oh! You fell again! You fell again! You big dummy! Okay, here we go. Okay. All I need to do is just jump over this one. No! How? How? I hit the button. I hit the button. I pushed the button, Frank. Okay. Just get up. Come on. I hate that you can't speed your guy up until I can get on the rock. Okay. I'm on the 9th length. Oh, come on. Oh, shh. Barnaby's on the 9th length too. Come on. Oh, it's over. Well, that was fun. That was probably the best event we've done so far. Gronk wins. The 5th event is the fire start. You, again, rapidly tap the A button to rub your sticks together. And of course, this event is one of Thag's strengths. Not a joke, just point it out. Once you see the sparks, aka those little white pixels, you have to rapidly blow on them in a very particular fashion. Can't be too fast or too slow, or else you lose the spark and you gotta start over. Once you get smoke, you have to blow on it slowly and take deep breaths. Quick breaths will have you hyperventilate. So if all this doesn't sound confusing enough, you can also whack your opponent with your stick and leave him stunned for a few seconds. So you're doing all this shit with the rubbing your sticks together and the blowing, like I said, Thag's strength, and you gotta dodge your opponent too? Good lord. By the way, those are eyes in the background. I don't get why they're shaped like a triangle, but yeah, whatever. That's another thing that the computer versions got right. Okay, we've gone nearly 4 minutes without starting to fire. I mean, this is getting ridiculous now. At least it has the mercy at stopping at 4 minutes. Here we go. Ready, set, oog! Yeah, oog this. There we go. Alright. Stop hitting me! God! That's so annoying now. What are you doing? You're blowing at nothing! You're blowing at nothing! Okay, that was close. Okay. So, whoa, I don't know. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, look at that! Oh! Oh my gosh! What's wrong with my face? Who cares? I got a flame! That's great! Oh, I guess I gotta wait for Barnaby now. Alright. One more puff. Right there. Hey, we both start a fire. Hey Barnaby, look at that. It's a flame and Thag. It's a flame and Thag. The final event is the Sabre race. It's the same controls as the Dyno race, which means yes, you gotta rapidly press the A button a lot. Instead, this one you're on foot, and it's much shorter. Uh-oh, Barnaby, you're getting close. Are you seriously gonna go 0-6 in these events? Oh no. Oh. This is actually pretty easy. It's just pressing the A button over and over again. Well, there you go. You know, I'm glad it's a short event, but why make it the last? Firestart felt more like a finale. Also, what a shocker. Thag wants no part of a cougar. Alright, that's the last one. Well, that's Caveman Games. Good game, Barnaby. Now, it's time. I know it's time for the final verdict. Caveman Games set out what it was supposed to be. A quick half-hour game you can play with your friends. I don't really see it being anything more than that. While the NES version seems to be the most popular release of this game, to me it's kind of a shame that it is. It's the little things to me that make Caveman Olympics a better game, and this is all just judging from an eye test. Look, if we're just going to compare the Commodore and NES version and exclude the
Microsoft Disk Operating System
version, then you'll see that the Commodore had nicer backgrounds and cutscenes. I didn't even mention that when you complete the events on the NES version, it just shows this dull gray screen with the results that are hard to read, while the Commodore version actually has a medal ceremony and bullshit. Now the NES definitely runs smoother than the Commodore, so I think it's safe to say that the NES had better controls, but dare I say that the charm on the Commodore version outshines that. It's just kind of frustrating that the NES version could have been way better. But such is life. Overall, out of a 10, Caveman Games is a 5.5. When you figure out the controls for the events, it can be a fun game, but it gets old eventually, which isn't a shock for an 8-bit sports game. No alarms, and no surprises.
Ook, ook, hawk, 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 ook.
Set sail, me old trout.